Good evening. Good evening. Come on in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me this evening for another word of wisdom. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, all right. Well, thank you for joining me for a word of wisdom. I am Pastor P, and I just want to thank you for joining me again for a word of wisdom. I just have a word just to share this evening, a word of encouragement, a word to inspire us to keep moving, to keep going, to whatever God has put in your hands. This word is for you. We got to get moving. We have to keep moving. So, my word tonight is titled Faith Without Movement. Faith without movement is not going to work. It's not going to work. James 2:17 says, faith by itself, it does not have works. It is dead. See, some people are praying, some people are believing, some people are declaring, some people are posting scriptures every day, but they are still standing still. Faith sounds good, faith, it feels good, but faith without movement is not going to work. You cannot keep asking God to open doors while refusing to walk towards them. There comes a point where God says, go for it. Stop overthinking it. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for everybody to approve it. Just go for it. There are blessings attached to our movement. Let's look at Peter in the Bible. Well, he's one of the greatest examples of faith with movement is Peter. Peter was one of Jesus's disciples. He was bold, emotional, outspoken, and sometimes impulsive. Peter made mistakes, but one thing about Peter, he moved. He stepped, he acted, even when he was afraid, he still moved. God used Peter powerfully because Peter was willing to get out of the boat. In Matthew 14:28 through 29 says, Lord, if it's you, command me to come to you on the water. Jesus said, come. And Peter got out of the boat. He got out of the boat. Notice this. Jesus did not drag Peter out of the boat. Jesus gave one word, come. Peter had to move. So here's my first point. Faith requires movement. Peter could have stayed in the boat talking about what he believed. He could have stayed safe. He could have stayed comfortable. But miracles do not happen in our comfort zones. Peter had to step first. So some of us are waiting for everything to make sense before you make a move. But faith does not work like that. Faith moves before all the details are visible. You keep saying, God, show me the whole plan. And God keeps saying, take the first step. Apply it. Apply for what you learn. Apply for the job. Start the business, write the book, launch the ministry, take the class, go back to school, make the call, schedule a meeting. Just go for it. And my second point, see, fear will take the talk while faith is walking. Fear will talk while faith is walking. Fear will have you doing a lot of talking, but faith will have you walking. The moment Peter got out of the water, got on the water, the wind started acting up. The storm got loud because distractions always increase when you start moving in faith. Distractions coming from everywhere. All kind of crazy things start going on. but you have to stay focused. See, the enemy wants to keep us frozen, standing still, no movement. He wants us to second guess ourselves. He wants us stuck in analysis and fear. Keep analyzing the situation. Well, what if this and what if that and what if that? But hear me clearly. You cannot walk on water and focus on the waves at the same time. Some people have been talking themselves out of what God already told them what to do. You prayed for the opportunity, God opened the door. Now, fear is trying to make you back away from it. Faith says, I'm scared, but I'm moving anyway. So go forward, even if you're scared. Go through the door, walk in the room. Know that God got you. He got your back. He got your back. Do it scared anyway, but keep on moving. So, my third point, movement activates what is already available. Peter did not experience the miracle until he moved. Some blessings are waiting on our obedience. Some opportunities are waiting on action. Some doors are waiting on our movement. You keep asking God for increase while sitting on the gifts he's already gave you. Faith is not passive. Faith moves. It builds. It prepares. It executes. It puts the plan in action. There's movement. So this is not the season to sit around talking about what you're about to do or what you're going to do one day. This is the season to get it done. We got to be intentional with our time, block off the distractions, and focus on the assignment. Sometimes you have to say no to the good things so you can say yes to the God thing. Everything cannot have access to our schedule. I know not for mine. See, everything cannot access my attention, and everything shouldn't access your attention. You have work to do. We got work to do. And the other thing I want to tell you, or the last thing I want to tell you, you cannot stay in the boat forever. The boat represents comfort. It's familiar. The boat represents safety. But there are some things God will never show you until you step outside of the boat. You cannot keep asking for elevation while refusing to move differently. At some point, you have to go for it. You may not feel fully ready. You may not have all the resources. You may not know every detail. But if God called you, he will sustain you. He will sustain you. So faith without movement, again, it's not going to work. You cannot just believe, you must move. You cannot just pray, you must obey. You cannot just talk about it, you must go for it. You got to be about it. God is looking for people who's willing to step out of the boat like Peter. People willing to trust him in uncomfortable places. People willing to move even when fear is present because movement activates miracles. Hi, Shatia. So I just wanted to encourage you today. Take the step. Make the phone call. Write the book. Write the plan. Execute. Make the move. Make the move. Send the email. Send the text message. Take the test. Do what you got to do. So faith without works is dead. You have to take action. Amen. Amen. So I want to thank you all for joining me for this word of wisdom today. I'll be back next week with another word of wisdom. God bless you. And I pray that you have a faith with action week. Go and do what you got to do. Go for it. Amen. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Amen.